This golden spatula had been untouched for 300 years because the only way to pull it out was to become the sea god's chef. SpongeBob wanted to take a photo with the golden spatula. Just then, an old lady walked over and asked for directions.
It's over there.
SpongeBob casually pulled out the golden spatula. Suddenly, the entire world plunged into darkness, accompanied by thunder and lightning. The sea god Poseidon appeared, holding his trident. He asked who had pulled out the golden spatula.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
But Poseidon didn't believe it was him. He then pushed through the crowd looking for the chef, asking the food stall owner, who had pulled out the spatula. The stall owner still pointed at SpongeBob. The angry sea god refused to believe it, and smashed the stall owner's cart. Then, the sea god approached the strong Larry, convinced that Larry must be the legendary chef.
You pulled a spatula from the grease!
Nope, that was SpongeBob.
At that moment, Patrick pulled out a photo. The photo showed SpongeBob pulling out the spatula. Poseidon finally believed it, but he said SpongeBob must complete a challenge to become the true owner of the golden spatula and serve as Atlantis' chef. If he failed, he would never be able to make burgers again. The competition began quickly. Whoever made 1,000 burgers first would win. Poseidon waved his hand, and a bundle of wheat grew from the ground, instantly turning into bread slices. Then he used his divine power to make all the vegetables float in the air, and a group of tuna appeared, instantly slicing all the ingredients. Meanwhile, SpongeBob was still calmly slicing tomatoes. The sea god used his magic to cook the patties, and SpongeBob was still struggling to start a fire. Poseidon quickly finished 1,000 hamburgers, but SpongeBob only made one. Poseidon celebrated prematurely, distributing his burgers to the audience. Everyone took a bite and immediately vomited. Even Poseidon himself could barely swallow it. However, when he picked up SpongeBob's Krabby Patty, he was completely conquered by its incredible taste. In the end, Poseidon acknowledged SpongeBob and appointed him as the sea god's personal chef.